November has become Movember since some clever marketing type thought of a really good way of raising money for charity. It was just about the best thing since Rocktober. The men of Channel 9 grew their moustaches for charity. Look at that. Anywho, New Zealand's Prime Minister came to Dunedin in Movember and he wasn't too concerned about the Chinese buying Fisher and Paykel.
Obviously a lot of intellectual property is created in this city for Fisher and Paykel, and we'd want to see that maintained. But that's actually why Hire are buying Fisher and Paykel, because having had a minority investment for a period of time, they've realised how good the company is and how they can use it across a lot of their brands.
Following in John Key's wake came 30 more tuatara for the Orokonui Eco Sanctuary. They were green and spiky, and if you asked them about Mitt Romney, they would stare at you blankly. Enough Americans felt the same way about Mitt for Obama to cross the line. One of Dunedin's best-known academics said the leader of the free world was constrained somewhat.
People who are disillusioned with him should take into account that in domestic policy, the president has to get his bills through Congress. Congress votes the money.
While international events are swirling in the background, Kiwi Rail bosses flew south with a body blow for the industrial heart of South Dunedin. And there was a human cost to the closure of hillside workshops. 90 jobs ended, as did an income for 90 workers and their families. It was a low point of Dunedin's year, and the union came out all guns blazing at the government.
I'm gutted. The axe has just fallen on 90 jobs. Hillside is more than a factory. It's a symbol of what New Zealand used to be. Proud, courageous, strong, leader of the world in the 50s, 40s and 30s. And now this government has decided that we're not good enough anymore. They've exported our jobs overseas. I blame this entirely on the Key government.
But the mood lightened slightly when the rodeo came to town. Honestly, sitting on a couch looks more comfortable. And this is the extreme version of giving your cat a cuddle before bed. Where are my slippers? Oh look, those guys again. Suddenly, kids were heading our way on scooters, as Tahuna School put this focus on safety, because the focus wasn't quite there.
We found that lots of people were riding them. They were very popular, but not a lot of people were being very safe on them. They were always just a bit wild on them. They weren't wearing helmets. They're just going crazy through them.
And finally, before anybody realised, the month ended, and there was nothing to do but a story about Movember. Movember. Thank God it's over. David Lockray, 9 Local News.